This is a CBS 4 News special report.
I'm Elliot Rodriguez. Want to go to the Miami-Dade EOC right now.
At 7 a.m., there are 444,000 accounts without power. That number is down 200,000 from yesterday. We're more than halfway to restoration of power in Miami-Dade County, only 2 days after the storm. I ask that our residents continue to be patient and contact Florida Power and Light at 1-800-4-OUTAGE. 1-800, the number 4-OUTAGE. County Services, Aviation, Miami International Airport is open and operating at about 50%. The airport itself is open at 100%, but the airlines and flights are down to about 50% today. We're continuing to bring back more airlines and flights and are aiming to be 100% operational by Friday. Seaport, I'm very happy to report, is fully open today and operational. 311, our 311 call center and service is now back to the regular operating hours, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Please remember to call 1-800-4-OUTAGE to report power outages. Do not do that through 311. The majority of the calls we have been receiving at 311 have been about transit. I encourage transit users to download the MDT Tracker app and sign up for transit alerts to be alerted as additional routes come into service. Metro Rail is back operating its normal schedule today. Metro Mover remains closed until further notice. However, a Metro bus shuttle is running on the Metro Mover routes. And the reason the Metro Mover is closed is that there is a crane hanging over one of our Metro Mover stations and it's not safe. Approximately 50 Metro bus routes are running today, but due to the condition of some of the roads, please expect some delays. We will continue to update our website, www.miamidade.gov/emergency with new transit information. The Department of Transportation and Public Works. Our Department of Transportation and Public Works has been busy working to clear the roadways of debris. As of this morning, 72 crews were on the street, and we're able, working to send an additional crews out throughout the day. 75% of the county's arterial roads are now drivable. Signals, almost 60% of our traffic signals are up and running. There is a small percentage, maybe 5 to 10% of these signals that actually have some structural damage. The other ones, we're waiting for the power to be restored. Be careful and treat a flashing or non-functioning signal system as a four-way stop. Please stop and be very careful. The Department of Solid Waste Management. Our waste collection was operational as of yesterday and will continue on its routes today. Today, Wednesday, is normally a day off, so those folks that had a normal Monday schedule are being picked up today. Monday coincides with Thursday, so you'll be picked up today and tomorrow. And the Tuesday-Friday schedule was already picked up Tuesday, and we'll be picking you up on Friday, and now we'll be back on normal schedule. Leave your cans out, and we'll get to it. We collected about 80% yesterday. Bulky waste. All available bulky waste crews are out. Contracted crews are being added so that we can clean our streets. That is a priority. Residents are encouraged to place their bulky trash out for future pickup. Residents are reminded, however, to not place trash on private property, vacant lots, or near fire hydrants. And this was talking about Miami-Dade County and the areas that we serve. Municipalities have their own garbage collection and trash collection. Please contact, if you live in a municipality, your municipality for your particular situation. Fire rescue. Our fire rescue department has been receiving an increase of calls regarding carbon monoxide. It's very, very dangerous. Let me remind you to never operate a generator inside your home or inside a closed space. Always make sure you operate your generator in a safe manner in a well-ventilated area. In libraries, we have assessed and approved 17 locations to open today at noon. For more information, call 311 or visit www.miamidade.gov/emergencies. In our Parks Department, the marinas remain closed. 4 parks are going to be opening their recreational centers today through Sunday from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and they are Gould's, Martin Luther King, Gwen Cherry, and Deerwood. Please take lunch and drinks, and be advised that children 6 and under need to be accompanied by a parent. And for more information, please call 305-755-7945. That's 305-755-7910. 28 senior public housing communities right now are without power that we run. These are 2,700 residents in those residences. We have requested a bag of ice per day for each resident. We're working to supply meals at 13 of these senior public housing sites that are unable to resume meal service. We operate one assisted living facility which has power, and those residents are okay. The Regulatory and Economic Resources, Miami-Dade County's Permitting and Inspection Center, located at 11805 Southwest 26th Street, will be open during the regular business hours as of this Friday. Food stores. We continue to work to bring our food stores and gas stations back online. On www.miamidade.gov/emergency, there's an interactive map to find nearby open grocery stores or pharmacies. And I've been told and been informed that all Sedanos are now open. All but one Winn-Dixie stores in Miami-Dade County are now open. All but one Publix stores in Miami-Dade County is open and operational. You can get ice there. We're going to call them and ask them to limit it to one bag per customer because we know there are a lot of people still without power and in need of ice. And we ask people to be as self-sufficient as possible also after the storm. So as we get more and more of these food stores, and most of them are up and open, please go and buy your food there. Please go and buy the ice that you need there. There will be some ice distribution centers that we'll be announcing a little bit later for those that can't help themselves. I want to reiterate that Miami-Dade County water is safe to drink. Many of those food stores have limited supply also and will close early. If you are low on water, again, open the tap and drink all you want. Miami-Dade County water is good, so if you don't have any bottled water, no problem, open the tap and drink. We will not be distributing water in Miami-Dade County since our water system is fine. If you have low water pressure in your home, boil your water before drinking. It's as a precaution, but again, there is no boil water alert in Miami-Dade County. It may be a tree may have disrupted your pressure. If you notice low pressure, then do boil the water as a precaution, but we don't have many instances of that in Miami-Dade County. We are requesting ice for those who can't help themselves, and we will coordinate distribution throughout Miami-Dade, and we will identify those in need. Gas stations, more and more of them are opening up as we speak, and we will hope to have some kind of interactive map for you to determine where they are. I understand that there's an app called Gas Buddy that you can download, and it'll tell you which gas stations are open and their supplies. Be safe. We continue to clean up our homes. As we continue to clean up our homes in our neighborhoods, please be careful. Injuries, even loss of life, happen after the storm while cleanup efforts are underway. So really, I can't emphasize enough to be as safe as you can as you go throughout your cleaning activities. Neighbors should be helping each other, and the good news is neighbors are helping each other, and that brings a smile to my face. I think it's great. It brings out the best in us. I want to remind everyone that 911 has never stopped operating. Please call for help if you have an emergency. And so if you have an emergency, if you think it's life-threatening, or if you have an emergency, medical emergency, etc., please call 911. And our firefighters will respond and assess the situation, and if you need to be transported to a hospital, you will be. Yesterday, I took a tour of the mid to lower Keys Marathon, landed in Marathon, and then at Key West. We will assist our southern neighbors as best we can with water, with police, in any way that we can. There is a need for police officers from Miami-Dade in the upper Keys to help the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. We've already tasked some of our personnel to do that. We also are going to be good neighbors to our neighbors to the south and the rest of Florida. These are all the updates that I have at this time. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. Now I'm ready for some questions.
Mr. Mayor, the nursing home in Hollywood, that's owned by a company that you recommended for economic.
I did not recommend that. That was actually done by somebody else. And by the way, Doug, we're talking about Hurricane Irma right now. Is there some kind of connection to Hurricane Irma?
There's a memo from you.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you been briefed on
No, I'm not. I know that there's a situation, Doug, with this particular company up in Broward County. Okay, but I'm dealing with some other issues, and really, economic development fund really is not something I want to discuss right now. Next question.
Anything else in English, or we switch to Spanish now? You guys good? You good with Spanish?
Okay, here we go. Actuación de
Okay, there you have it. Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Gimenez briefing us on the aftermath of Hurricane Irene in Miami-Dade County. Now 3 days after the storm battered South Florida, he said about 440,000 customers in Miami-Dade remain without power. Some good news on aviation. He said Miami International Airport is operating at 100%, but because of the airlines, it's really 50%. But Port Miami is open. He said the 311 line is open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for any questions you may have about services in Miami-Dade County. He also said that 75% of the roads in Miami-Dade County are drivable and 60% of the signals are up and running. On waste collection, the mayor said collection is back on schedule, and the priority right now is cleaning our streets. And we want to leave you with this message from Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Gimenez, saying that during times like these, it should bring out the best in us, that we should be helping our neighbors put their lives back together and helping in the cleanup effort. Of course, we'll be following the latest developments out of Miami-Dade and Broward County and Monroe County in the aftermath of Hurricane Irma. We have a special 4 o'clock edition of CBS 4 News right here at 4 o'clock. So hope you can join us then, and also follow us online at cbsmiami.com.